Okay, we're moving on to lesson number 2. I love these worksheets because they're very, very simple, very quick to do, and they just reinforce the music theory concepts that you're going to learn and that you're going to need to know to play your instrument, whether you're playing percussion or flute or clarinet or any instrument in the band. Don't forget to write your name at the top. Mark W. How's that? All right, now we learned in the last lesson that the staff is 5 lines and 4 spaces. Now when we're learning to read music, note heads can be on a line or in between lines, in the space between lines. So when we think, or when we're counting the lines, we think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and then the spaces can be in between the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 lines, but we also have 4 spaces. All right, on line number 1 here, in the empty boxes, put the number of the line that each quarter note is on. So each note head is going to sit on a line, and this is pretty simple. So first line is 1, that's 2. This one is on 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that might seem like absurdly easy, but trust me, this helps you learn to recognize the notes on the staff much faster as we go to our next lesson. All right, line number 2, or exercise number 2, we're going to write the number of the space that each quarter note is in. So remember, spaces 1, 2, 3, 4. This obviously is on 2. That's on 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now the faster that you get at this, not only do you get through all of these exercises quicker, but the faster you're going to learn how to read music. Okay, exercise number 3. Quarter notes below the third lines have stems that go up. So we're going to trace the treble clef and the quarter notes, then draw 5 quarter notes in the lines and spaces below the third line. So you have to know where this third line is. We're going to draw everything below that third line. So let's start off with our treble clef. Pretty simple. I'm just tracing that. Didn't make you draw it on your own. Then we've got note heads. First one is in a space. Stem attaches to the right side of the note head and goes up. So you can either start here and go up, but I do a lot better when I start at the top and go down, just depending how you do it. Okay, so let's draw 5 of your own. So I'm going to draw it on the bottom line. So notice that note head is on line number 1. How about a space? How about the next line? How about the next space? Now, I'm not going to keep going up because that's my third line. Right now, I just want you to draw it on the ones that are below the third line. All right, so you've completed the front side of this lesson. Let's move over to the back side. All right, so the stem of a note that is on or above. So anything that's on this or above that, the stem attaches to the left side of the note head and goes down. So let's start off by drawing your own treble clef. I don't have one here that you can figure out how to do it, so you're just going to have to remember curly line above, third line, bottom line, middle line. That's my treble clef. All right, let's trace this one. Note head, stem goes down. Note head, notice it's in the space. Note head, line. Okay, now let's see 4 of our own on or above the third line. Let's check it out. So if I put it here, that's on which line? That would be the 4th line. Okay? If I put it all the way up here, that would be the 5th line. Now you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but try to do anything that's above, on or above the middle line. So that's the third space. And then I'm going to put one on the middle line, which is the third line. All right, so all I'm doing here is reinforcing the fact that you use the lines to put notes on the staff, some above where the stem goes down, some below, on or below where the stem goes up. All right, so on the notes you've drawn, write in the number of the line and space provided. Hey, we already did that one. All right, line number 6, draw a quarter note in the proper line or space. So I'm telling you this time which one. So here we are, first space. I'm going to draw a note head. Which way does the stem direction go? All right, it's below the middle, so it's going to go up. Fourth space, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's above, on or above the middle line, so the stem goes down. Second line, getting the hang of it. Second space. Kind of crossed into my line there. Fifth line. Becomes obvious why you need those stem directions to go up or down. Third line. Now this really could go either way, but drawing it down keeps it out of the way of the high notes. Third space. 1, 2, 3. Stem goes down. And fourth line. All right, I've been doing this so long that I don't have to count up. I don't have to use the lines and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I don't have to do the same thing with the spaces, but you might have to. So, just get used to counting up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the 5 lines, or 1, 2, 3, 4 for the 4 spaces. Boom, you're done with lesson number 2.